the government finally admitted that it's not any military, it's not any foreign country. They have finally admitted that this is what Ezekiel saw in the Bible. This is right. And also, I'm going to show you clips. There's going to be some sounds when what they're hearing in the air, what they're talking about, and at the airport, because they shut down airports. Airports have been shut down. And people have gotten tired and start shooting these things down.
I know.
So
but that's jail time, according to this mayor in one of the states.
I'll show you a clip on. I got a clip on that actually. I have a clip on. It's funny you say that. I do have a clip on that.
But who would thought they would be shooting down alien ships or whatever those things are? I
have a clip on that. Listen. So this is the Pentagon finally admitting that it is what it is.
These are not U.S. military drones. Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
From the Coast Guard, who said that one of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water.
These are 6-foot drones that are somehow evading our detection. They are not being detected.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it come from. They don't know nothing.
They know that they can't track them. They know that they don't emit a signal. They know that they can't see them when they turn their lights out. They also indicated that they don't know where they come from. They don't know where they go to.
One family claims they followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered above them, the clock in their car changed times.
Some of the FBI agents that have been assigned to look into this have reported drones flying over their homes.
It's right here over Picatinny. There was a drone just hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone. Warning on my screen, lost control, and my drone started going down dead.
These are fully charged batteries. It's 2 batteries that have died within seconds, and the drone went up and, like a couple feet off the table, and then came right back down.
Wow.
You see it? You see how it goes? See how it goes? And then it becomes a spacecraft or aircraft or whatever you want to call it.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Excuse the language.
Did this get smaller? Bro, what?
Above the ocean, and it was low, very low, but so bright and so clear, and it was huge. Like when you...
I'm concerned. I issued a letter to ask for more information, and I think there should be a lot more transparency about that.
Can you make that make more sense? Because I think people in New York and New Jersey see drones the size of an SUV over their house every night and think that doesn't make any sense.
I understand why people would be looking at this and being concerned about it.
You think?
We're concerned about it too, which is why we have the Department of Homeland Security.
I don't trust him. I never trust him.
My goodness, looking at this, and we're taking it seriously. And we
He's a man to me that knows everything that's going on and just be with the BS. So they're saying this is what's being said at the Patterson Air Force Base. And the Air Force Base in Ohio was shut down due to these things because these are things that are going to cause a safety risk to people flying through. Through the Air Force Base. Military stuff might hit it. You could crash your plane. You don't know what you're going against up there in the air. So listen to what they were seeing. This is how you know this is not a game. This is not a drill. I told y'all we actually showed y'all. We saw some outside. Y'all look at that video. But listen to this.
Patterson Tower, Med Flight 8, 1,900 feet, about 7 miles southwest of the field, like transition your Delta northeastbound.
Med Flight 8 Patterson Tower, use extreme caution for heavy UAS movement on the base. Security Forces is handling the situation. Suggest at or above 1,700 AGL.
That we will maintain 2,000 and on our transition for Med Flight 8.
And I gotta keep the lights down so that Security Forces can see.
Roger that, no problem.
Position approved, sir.
Approved, Med Flight 8.
Med Flight 8 Tower.
Ahead for Med Flight 8.
Hey, sir, you're still approved through our Class Delta After you leave, Columbus is going to sterilize the Class Delta as of 0330 Zulu. Patterson Class Delta is closed after your transition.
I'm sorry about that. You got stepped on by other traffic. Can you say again?
Yes, sir. Your transition is still approved. However, Patterson Class Delta is sterilized as of 0330 Zulu for heavy unknown UAS activity. Security Forces is handling it, and Columbus is going to sterilize the airspace after you leave the Delta.
Roger that. No problem. Thank you.
All aircraft use extreme caution. Patterson Class Delta is now closed for heavy UAS activity.
Heavy UAF. No, we're not done.
Oh, okay. They speaking.
So he's saying, what they're saying is they see something in the air. We're shutting down because it's too many flying around the base.
Right.
Joe Rogan had this on. This is played where this is another conversation they're having. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Is there any military activity out straight ahead of us?
No, we're not seeing anything. I had another one report at like 30,000
Both these clips are from today.
feet in the Eugene area. We're not sure what it is.
Yeah, there's lots moving out there. We're seeing 3 or 4 targets. You know, they're all altitudes, up and down. It's pretty crazy. There's one way up high and one about my altitude, moving in like a circle, like a corkscrew pattern. Visually, I have eyes on what looks like an aircraft strobe that's at my 2 o'clock and 22 miles at my altitude. He looks like he's moving towards, it looks like it's moving towards the north. Just had another one show up about my 1 o'clock, about 1,000 feet high, zipping towards us and then back out towards the ocean. It's red in color, moving at extreme speed.
You are cleared to maneuver as necessary, left and right, to avoid the UFO out there.
The UFO out there.
Are cleared to move as necessary for what you see.
He said UFO.
For the UFO that was out there.
Man,
you are
please.
cleared. Get out the way. So look at these clips, man. Look at these clips. Now I'm going to progressing to the clips of people are shooting the things down. You know, one, people are tired of it. 2, it's just kind of scary trying to shooting it down though. I was insane. I'm not shooting Jack down, but look at this.
But you don't know.
Look how they curving too. You can tell this thing is moving. It's curving and ain't hitting. Look at it. He hit. He's
firing.
And they going too.
Well, he's hitting it.
But apparently, whatever the force field that thing got, it ain't touching. Listen,
but it says don't do that. It's a federal crime.
Look.
Where they at?
They got look.
Is this China?
Hold on. China got some. They like, yeah, look, this is how we take drones down. They have a gun that can pull drones down out the air.
A drone compared to a spaceship is different.
Yeah. Point that thing at the spaceship and see if it come towards you.
That's a real drone compared to what we've been seeing.
So they need. Remember, imagine you pull an alien towards. Look at this man right here, right? He done got But I'm gonna go back. Maybe imagine you didn't put the drone gun up and you didn't pull the one of them things bringing right to you. Or I being scared of what them. So some of the drones, they don't know what that, but then the orb things are what's really scary. The ones that got the Ezekiel lights, all the multiple lights that spin, that's scary.
But the thing is, when you shoot at the thing, for a person that's shooting at it, you don't know what to expect once you hit the thing. You don't or even if it sees you shooting at it, you don't know what's going to come next.
Hey, I need this guy right here to try to, I need this guy right here. Imagine this guy right here shooting at one. Look at that. Watch this. Get this guy, baby. Get this guy right here. Look at it. Look how quick he is. That's a shooter.
Nail gun.
They were talking about, they were like this. So
That's
it's like,
scary.
The question is, they saying how we can't shoot down. People can't shoot these things down, or the military won't shoot these things down. But somebody flies a drone. This is what happens. You fly a drone over Area 51.
Instant.
And look at that.
Wow. It's like
they immediately took that down, but then they won't. That's how they military know. That's what I'm saying. That's how they know. That's how I know they know what that is, and they're not going to take it down because they're in fear of what will happen if they just start trying to blow these things out the water from the sky level. Look at this guy right here, man. Look at this guy right here, Joy.
Shoot that boy down, bro. Shoot that boy down.
Darn. No, what? Is he a straight shooter or
Somebody
what?
is a marksman.
What type of gun was that?
Listen, that was a marksman. But listen, you know how you said earlier in the beginning of the video, you said that people getting locked up and getting themselves in trouble. And that's exactly what just happened here, man. This guy shot one down. They're not showing the drone, but the police immediately got involved. Listen to this.
It just hovered above my house.
You said something about the pulley.
A cord or something. It stayed there for about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I shot at it. Okay.
I got you.
And the cord went up. It turned because it was facing east.
Okay.
Because that's east, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was working on my pool equipment.
Oh, you were outside when you noticed it?
Oh, I was working on my pool equipment.
Gotcha.
Waved it off and everything. Never left. I went inside, went into the safe, got the weapon, came out, tried to shoot it off again. It didn't move. I fired one round at it. Now they say I hit it, so I must be a good shot, or else it's not that far away. So I'm under all sorts of, they say there's $10,000 worth of damage to the drone and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to wind up having to find a real good defense lawyer.
You want a coffee in the front?
Oh,
whatever
man.
you need to do by protocol.
Wait a minute. See, this is crazy. How you go? So wait a minute. What do you expect a citizen to do when you have a foreign object hovering over your house? You don't know what's going. If it's going, he said, and something was coming down from it. He said it was a string hanging down. So is something going to come down crawling on the string? So what you supposed to do then? Let the thing come to your house? This is insane.
Okay, I just read this too. This Florida man was arrested for shooting a delivery drone flying over his house. So it was a delivery drone. So it was $10,000.
Well, hey, he know.
But that shows you if you shoot one of those ones that we don't know what they are, then it's a high probability that you might go to jail.
Ain't no high probability. The mayor of, I don't know what, if that was New Jersey that I saw in the video, she said, do not shoot them down. She said it's a federal crime. She said you will go to jail. And she said that plus you don't really know if it lands on your house, what could happen. And then she said, God forbid if it lands on your neighbor's house.
God forbid you shoot at it, hit it, and it shoot back.
Or it explodes, or some type of chemical is released into the air. But there was a video that said that these things, one other thing was releasing something from it.
There was a clip. I'm gonna drop that clip right here.
I never thought in my lifetime I would actually be talking about this.
And it was just dropping something. You didn't see that clip?
Mm-hmm.
You saw that clip online?
I just said that.
Oh, okay. I know you heard of it. I didn't know if you
but
saw it.
I'm just saying, I'm like, did you ever think you'd be talking about this in your lifetime, not just from movies or other documentaries, but from your own two eyes? And it's all over now. It's all over the world. It's not just us seeing them. They're seeing them over there in, was it Colombia? They're seeing them in different countries.
Everywhere. Nope.
I feel like I'm in a movie.
I would have never thought that we would have seen this. And I really think that now that this is all can of worms, it's open, it's not going to be just in a couple months that this is going to get quiet. Mm-hmm. I don't believe this just going to be one of those topics that, oh, yeah, they just flew away and nobody's talking about them no more. I really don't believe it, because once you open a can of worm that big, it just gets bigger. Or what happens? What would a conversation be in 6 months regarding what we seeing and what we would have saw in November and December of 2024? And now we're in June of 2025. Are we talking about this? Is it gotten worse? Have one touched the ground? Ezekiel, read Ezekiel, how it talks about the thing with the wheel lights and stuff like that. So is this going to be a thing in 6 months from now? What they would have gotten worse and they would start seeing these things hit the ground? Like, I want to know what's going to go.
Well, this is really, really scary. And, you know, I don't understand why. I mean, I understand. Let me say that. No, scratch that. I do understand why they don't want us shooting at them. It makes a lot of sense. Although people are afraid. If it's hovering over like that man, he was an older man. And he was like, this thing is hovering over my house. What am I supposed to do? Just let it stay here? A delivery drone. But I mean, why is a delivery drone over his house? But nevertheless, he was like, forget that. Bam, bam.
Pops them 5 rounds of the killer, $10,000 drone.
So this, I mean, but it's like, what are your rights as a citizen? This is the problem. This is the problem. And my question is, why all of a sudden are these things coming now?
And how we don't know these
well, I mean,
things could be sent up taking pictures of you naked in the house. And I'm supposed to shoot at it. Man, what you talking about?
They have been here. I mean, we know that extraterrestrial has been part of this, has been part of the planet or the universe, the globe, the galaxy, you know, since the beginning of time. But why are they making more of an appearance now?
This is
the real question.
A broad appearance, so
and
everybody can see.
Yes, and they're all over. So it's a whole bunch of them.
That's why I don't think that it's just going to be a thing in 6 months. They just going away. Either people are going to some weirdly way adapt to them, or it's going to make a greater appearance when these things going to hit the ground. They're going to try to alien bait, meet somebody. The government is going to try to meet with the thing on live publicly. It's going to be some publicity. It's going to be blue beam, you know, where they're trying to use this for security, to beef up security. And then in the end, you know, one world chip kind of thing. We don't know. It's too many unknowns, but I do know this is a big concern spiritually and physically.
Bit is way concerned. People are so concerned they are shooting at the things.
All right, y'all, this is getting crazy, man. Get to protect yourself. Do not shoot drones now.
Do not, guys. You know, or whatever those things are, drones. Do not. You got to call it. You got to call your authorities.
Yeah, cause they ain't gonna do nothing either. But the thing is, the ones that have landed and crashed, they're exiting that content. And anybody that's recording it, I'm sure they make them cough up that content. And they only showing you crash spots, not items crash. So, all right.
And
it's going to get weirder.
Real quick, by the way, I heard on one of Lou's videos that he mentioned that if they come down in your area or by you need to call the bomb squad.
Yeah, I don't get nowhere near that.
It's like, wow, man, that's so serious. But all right, just want to say that. Do not shoot them down.
Don't shoot them down.
Do not. You need to call your local authorities if they come in landing down by you.
All right, y'all. We'll see you on the next one. This is crazy, man.
Love you guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's